Yo, what's up, man? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of Matchmaker. So y'all asking me, why is he in the boxing ring? Why he got that boxing gym right there, man? That's what I felt like today. I felt like my old school days where I thought I was gonna end up having to get back in the ring, right? You know, had a little bit of discrepancy, man. And I'm not gonna go too hard just on the simple fact that I just talked to my guy, and he was just saying, it's pretty much not worth it. But I will say this, man. I will say this that when I go to the games, I expect to be able to film in the games. I understand that people have their policies. I understand all those things. But when it comes to the kids and a person is not willing to allow somebody to film and they know that they can bypass a system, right? And they just so anal that they don't want you to film, maybe because they may have a problem with an organization, right? I got an issue with that. Anytime that something is going to affect my babies, right? They're not going to get the exposure, which is why I'm doing it. Then I got a problem with it. Like I said, you can cuss me out all day. You can literally cuss me out all day. But when it comes to the kids being affected, then you're going to have an issue with me. You know what I'm saying? That's just bottom line. So I'm going to just say this, man. Went to the game, literally. Anticipating on going, right? It's the Falcons game. I already had issues with this organization for a minute now. I don't know what I did to them, but every time I go watch Smyrna, I'm always having the issue. So I go there, and then all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? They telling me, oh, well, you can't be on the field because you don't have the pass. Well, ma'am, you got the pass. You got the pass. I gave you the pass. You feel what I'm saying? I literally gave you the pass. Where's the pass? Oh, that was at week 2. I gave you the pass. You said that you will give it to the right person. Well, guess what? It never reached the right person. Okay. So therefore, I just feel as an individual, right? If you are the one that's wrong or lost something, you make the person whole. Now, I talked to my guy. He got me to see different ways. So I'm not gonna go as hard as I was. But the thing that I have an issue with is that I didn't get a chance to film on the field. I had to film in the stands. Hopefully it comes out right. um Shout out to the lady that came in and got me, to still film or whatever. But man, I shouldn't be having problems filming these damn kids. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be having problems with nobody. You feel what I'm saying? It was an easy solution if you ask me. Had I been the president of any organization, if one of my people that's a part of my organization lost something, guess what? I feel I'm responsible. So I'm going to make you whole. I'm going to do that. That's what I'm going to do. But it seems like people don't want solutions. They don't want it. You know what I'm saying? So I got an issue with that, bro. I really do. We should nobody. And hold on, here's the part that really made me mad. I was more mad for him than I was myself. The part was this. My guy Capture a Star was there. Oh, those kids lost the opportunity of some exposure. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's the thing. But that's here and there. But a good game. Cause I gotta get on Coach Montana too. I gotta get on Coach Montana. Good game, both ways. Smyrna, you know what I'm saying? This is now me talking to my baby. Smyrna Seahawks came to play. They was literally supposed to have that game won. And I'm gonna just be flat out honest with y'all because there was too much that was given. You know what I'm saying? On the end of the Georgia Falcons. I'm gonna say this, man. And I'm gonna bring Coach Montana to the front of the congregation in a minute. But if they play like that in nationals, you might well don't even go. I'm gonna just say that. Y'all know I rock with the Georgia Falcons. But if that game plan and amount of times that they gambled, if they want to do that in nationals, might well stay home. Because I'm gonna go down the list of things that shouldn't have been done, right? Okay, so they're up. Then, you know what I'm saying? Right before halftime, we go for the home run. I said we. They went for the home run. Got the interception, right? When with the interception, the guy almost runs it back. You know what I'm saying? Almost runs it back. Why are we going for the home run? Why are, you know what I'm saying? Like, why are you just not running post routes? Why are you just not, playing it safe, keeping the momentum into the halftime, right? But it was too much gambling going on. It was too many onside kicks being had. If you don't get the first two, you don't do it no more. Okay? You stop. Then you play the field position. But guess what? Smyrna and them came out and you giving them field position and they moving the ball. I can see if the ball was not being moved. Hey, I got Brick City. I got the coach coming on Monday, Yoshi. I got Brick City on Monday. But they moving the ball. It's not like, the Smyrna Seahawks was not moving the ball. They were literally having a lot of success on the offensive end. Then the other thing was they was not getting any pressure on that quarterback. The quarterback was literally getting everything that he wanted, every look that he wanted. They had a few sacks, but I felt like a lot more pressure should have been had. And shout out to the coach, even though we had our discrepancies early. Shout out to the coach, Smyrna coach. Shout out to Smyrna president, right? The man dialed it up. I still got to give is just due. The man dialed it up. He was having a lot of success on the offensive end. And in fact, even on the last play where they was on offense, I thought that they were literally, you know what I'm saying, gonna win the game. But then number 8 came out, had a different plan. Number 8 carried them today. The coaches didn't carry them. The players carried the coaches today. And far as Coach Montana, you've been doing your thing, my guy. But tonight, you did way too much gambling. Way too much gambling. There was plays where I just couldn't understand what was going on. Why was it made? For instance, at the last when they scored, right before when they scored right after the Smyrna took the lead. They came back, number 8 scored the ball. Then on the extra point, instead of going for a 2, they go for a 1. See, those type of things, bro, you got to be mindful of. If y'all really want a chance, y'all got to be mindful of that. If this is, and shout out to the Smyrna, right? Them babies went out there, they played, they had the game in their hands. They just collapsed on the special teams. But I couldn't understand. Like, we running trick kickoff plays where they get the ball right back, right? Number 8, Amir. They, you know what I'm saying? He basically saved them. They had 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go when they scored that extra point to be up 27-26. And I just felt like it just was too much plays. On the 3rd and 35, you got the player cornerback plant up on defense. Why wouldn't you put a safety back there? Why would y'all wouldn't have them play off of the man? So when he passed the ball, because I'm sure he wasn't passing the ball, you know what I'm saying, 30 yards in the air. So at least the tackle could have been made. You know what I'm saying? But he caught it with 10 yards left to go, ran for the extra 10 yards, got the first down, and then they scored. They got the momentum. They scored before halftime because of a play that the young man had threw, and it turned out to be an interception, but it should have just been a little fade route or a little post route, some in the flats, right? Why are we just taking the time and not actually, running the clock, doing clock management, right? Practicing the stuff, taking a little of what they give you, right? 2-minute warning drills. That's what it should have happened. And I'm just saying, man, in all honesty, the GA Falcons is very lucky to have came out with that win. I'm gonna say that, and I mean it. And I'm the only one that probably can critique the GA Falcons because y'all know I like the Falcons, right? And I'm only, like I say, but ain't nobody above critique. You feel what I'm saying? So I gotta bring Coach Montana in the front of the congregation. What was we doing? I'm trying to figure out, like this game literally could have been in the bag, but I don't think that y'all still would have held them to 6 points. They would have still scored what they scored, but y'all would have had a little bit more success. That young man had like 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. The momentum, the game is built on momentum. It was way too much gambling, bro. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked. I'm very shocked. You know what I'm saying? I'm very shocked. You gave like if that would have been the type of game that would have been played in the middle, I mean in earlier in the season, they probably would have won this season. This game because they would have had the added confidence. But they scored. Okay, so the home run play that they try to go to, they end up paying for that. They end up scoring before halftime. Then they came out with the ball for halftime, moved the ball quite easily, if you ask me. The reason why I feel like it was a little easy was because it was a lot of people out of place, right? There was no pressure. I felt like there should have been more blitzes. It wasn't more blitzes. So, for the most part, man, it was a good game. Shout out to both of them. But then, too, there was some situations, man, that I got to go look and clarify. I felt like they were given more. I felt like they were given more timeouts than they were supposed to. That's just me. I'm putting it out there. I got to go look. I will make the correction, if it wasn't. I did know that the player ended up getting hurt, so I'm not sure if that was the timeout that I was factoring in. But once I do this edit, which I would do tonight, I will have the video out tonight for people to watch. You know what I'm saying? But I thought that they gave Smyrna Seahawks an extra timeout when they ran it out, and then I felt like that it was not. I don't know what they call it, but when the man tackled the young child, and when the young child tapped, both of them young, but when they tackled and he basically threw him, I'm not sure what the call was. I just know that they put the Smyrna Seahawks closer to the goal, and they called some really good plays. And I'm gonna be flat out honest with y'all. If the GA Falcons wasn't a high power offense, they would have been in trouble. They would have been in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to both teams for really having like the will, right? Willing themselves, to victory and trying, because Seahawks, they had that game, man. But shout out to Amir. Amir did some really good, work. He showed me that he got what it takes. When you're talking about Y and C, right? He got what it takes. He said, Faith Family said, what up? To me, he said the stance view is better than the field view. You like the stands, but I see the thing is, man, my camera, I don't have my long lenses. I didn't have it at all. So, I don't know how it's gonna turn out, but hopefully it's good. He says we lost, but we fought back. Now y'all definitely fought back, Lo. Y'all did y'all thing, man. Y'all came back from being down, I believe, 13. Tied it. No, matter of fact, took the lead. Y'all did what y'all supposed to. He says first player played big. First player played big. Brick City season is over. Hey, man, I think Brick City season is definitely over. But like I say, I won't know. I had the coaches on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what Cam and them doing. But last time I heard, they were trying to meet the ages of the league. So It's still a possibility, but then like I was told, man, they don't know what they trying to do. They don't know what it is. He says they ready, but who you love. He said they ain't ready, but that's who you love. Hey, Heavy, I'm gonna tell you this, man. They still dangerous for every team. It's just that it was just some calls that I wasn't agreeing with. You know what I'm saying? No, many calls that I wasn't agreeing with that basically allow Smyrna to get back in the game. Smyrna, they came out there. Once they got adjusted and acclimated, then they start moving the ball. They were scoring. See, the thing about it is they were moving the ball very like convincingly. Running. I'm talking about running, uh the quarterback sneak, he was doing really well. The outside containment, I don't think it was there. I felt like I said, I felt like everybody was pinched in. So the quarterback was pretty much able to do what they wanted to when you looked at it. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I seen. But man, shout out to Georgia Falcons for Amir and them for staying poised and being resilient and getting that touchdown when he was supposed to. He says Pop Brown says Ken, the GA Falcons is not a solid team. They doing what they do because they're not balanced. The more of a flashy rec team. Man, coach, I don't disagree with you that much, but you ain't seen the Falcons. And Smyrna is not a bad team. So I hope you're not thinking that. I understand Smyrna lost to who was it, GA earlier, but I guarantee you, if they play that same team, they blast them. They blast GA if they play that same game. So, even though they were AU, I think they probably had took them for granted. But this is not the same Smyrna team that everybody thought that was, just a pushover. They legit. I'm telling y'all that. They legit. They'll give a lot of people a run for their money. Coach doing the best he can to do what he has. GA Falcons. Nah, they got the pieces, coach. It ain't they doing what they can, what they have. It's not doing what they should do when they should do it. That's more of the thing. You know what I'm saying? Like they got pieces. They definitely got that. I'm not gonna put my credibility on the line just for no reason. They're a legit team. They are. You know what I'm saying? They above a rec team. They not ranked, now for no reason. They're a legit team. That sound like Falcons was trying out stuff for nationals. That's understandable when they only had all the coaches for a few games. Nah, no, not in the playoffs. You take what they give you, and that's the thing that I've learned, by playing football. You always take what they give you. So if they only giving you the run, you know what I'm saying? Then take the run. I don't care if you got receivers on there that's top tier. Take the run. Take what they give you. You know what I'm saying? He says, do you still think they're ready to compete at Y and C? Well, they're gonna have Coach Crab and all of them back. But the one thing that I hope that they learn out of this, quit gambling so much. Don't do that. Stop gambling. Play the field position. If you got like a fourth and 15 or something like that, punt the ball. Because the thing that I don't like, right, is when the coaches make a certain decision, right? And then the players is basically they got so much pressure on them now because you put them in a position now they got to play A1 defense. Can't make a lick or one or an ounce of mistake. Go ahead, play the field. That way, if you make a couple of mistakes, they get a long run. They still got a long ways to go. Play the field position. I felt like Smyrna should have did that. I feel like Smyrna when they had them when they had them down or whatever. I mean, was it down? I think they were down or something like that, like by a touchdown. I felt like before they got the fumble, and I'm gonna tell you this too, Lo, it definitely wasn't no fumble. That wasn't no fumble. That wasn't a throw in the back or nothing. You could throw it backwards long as it's in front of the receiver. So they gave y'all a chance and y'all took advantage of it. I must admit that. You know, it definitely was a drop pass, but they gave y'all the ball. But what I'm saying before that possession, right before they got the ball, what I thought y'all should have did was pin them. Y'all should have pinned them into the I want to say about try to do it in the 10, the 5, or something like that. And the way that I think that it would have helped y'all, it was basically y'all would have had even they would have had even less time to try to do something. So, I thought that y'all made the mistake there, but for the most part, man, Smyrna, they did what they supposed to. They definitely did what they're supposed to. I already seen that one. It says, Peace Ken, the GA Falcons is fine, tuning their offense in preparation to outscore their competition. Nah, coach. I know when you're just running stuff and versus decision making. This was this in all of the stuff that happened, Smyrna took the lead with 2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the game. You don't gamble at certain times. He says each teams get 3 timeouts each half. I know, coach, but I think y'all got 4. But like I say, I'm gonna confirm it. I'm gonna definitely confirm it. He says, announce it will be coming. All right, so it sounds like y'all possibly okay. Um, it says C1N confirmed y'all won't be there. I'm just the messenger. Oh, yeah, man, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Um, if that's true, Brandon Jones, that's definitely unfortunate that they won't be able to play. He says, I swear, bro, love them 30 ball. He said, you say I love them, or do I like the team? I think they're a good team. I think they're definitely a good team. See, that's the thing. And you know what? Matter of fact, yes, y'all should think that they're a trash team. Yes, they are trash. Okay. They are the weakest team out there. Okay. Now, you think Fnatic made an announcement that he don't want to play them first for a reason because they are just a wreck team? Or do he see what everybody else sees? Do he see what everybody else sees? Because to me, I see a good team on that gridiron that's behind me. They can play very well. You know what I'm saying? The quarterback made a few mistakes, but guess what? He's gonna learn from the mistakes. But he had a lot of success as well. He was able to run the ball. He got a couple touchdown passes. You know what I'm saying? Couple passes up the middle. You know, doing his thing. So a lot of teams are going to have problems with that. Not everybody are good in the secondary because they don't have to prepare for the secondary because not many people pass the ball that much. So y'all can keep thinking. Y'all can keep thinking they trash. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, y'all gonna learn the hard way. He says, we ain't sweet at all for sure. Smyrna good, man. He says we have 2 top receivers at the age group. Now that's a fact, definitely. Nick, Dalen, right? Two, I say it right, say the name right. But yeah, he says just know the best trenches on both sides in the nation resides in the brick city. But we'll talk about it on Monday. Yeah. I got coach coming. But hopefully y'all get a chance to make it. You know what I'm saying? Like that'll be a good look for y'all. That'll definitely be a good look because like the way that y'all handled Del Rey, you know, I would love to see, that voodoo game, but it's not something that look like it's gonna be played. So I mean, it is what it is. But like we say, man, voodoo earned the right to do whatever it is that they want to do. He says the coaches wasn't there point blank. That's the only reason the game was close. I mean, nah, it's just that, man. I just felt like, there it was a lot of good plays that was being ran. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Coach Montana, because like I do want to commend him. He was, whoever was on the offense was dialing it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They was dialing it up, but it was when you got super aggressive for no reason. It was like trying to impose your will when it didn't have to be imposed. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep doing the onside kick. Bro, you see that they keep moving the ball. They keep having a lot of success on the offense. They keep running the ball. They got a lot of first downs. They got a lot of first downs, bro. When you get first downs like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, you want to put them as far back as possible. Brandon, he says, also Brick City was lying about the kids' ages, but you've seen the roster, Ken. He says, not sure you should take his word for it. I mean, based on the roster, you know what I'm saying? Unless the ages are a lie, then they was legit. But like, who said it? Clayton said. He said, man, I know them teams. Like, they got more than like, no, it was Darian. He said he know the team. They got about, I think he said 4. I'm not sure if he said 4. But one of them said that they got like 7 players, right? One of them said that, but I'm not sure exactly who it was. He says, if the Falcons get the right matchup in YNC, hold on, y'all. He said if the Falcons get the right matchup in the YNC, at YNC, they can make some noise. Love to be underestimated. He said that's the first step to getting upset. He says, what team are you talking about? We talking about the Georgia Falcons, the team that I don't think nobody gonna want to play. But like I say, man, so y'all can know I'm not biased. Y'all know I rock with the GA Falcons. Y'all know I rock with Coach Montana. Y'all know I rock with Coach Kier. Y'all know I rock with all of them. But I can still criticize when necessary. So don't think that I'm going to take it light on somebody else. I'm going to say what I see just so coaches can, look at it, make the adjustments, you know what I'm saying? But I do think that Smyrna is a good team. Had they played anybody else on this day, they would have been victorious. That's just my personal opinion. You feel what I'm saying? Like, if anything was, if any lesson was learned, man, just take what they give you. Said, he said, I have a game tomorrow. Hey, where y'all play at? He says, I rewatched that Brick game. I came to the conclusion those trenches won't hold up against that hurry up. He said they didn't have many subs who are at least don't use them. Voodoo offense will wear them big boys down. Now, I got the coaches coming on tomorrow, man. We're gonna talk about it. Make sure y'all be here. Oh, also, man, this Wednesday, y'all need to be there. Y'all need to be there. I got the lady who does the NIL, the attorney. She will be there. She will be in the building. So make sure that y'all come, right? I'm getting y'all the information that y'all need in order to start. You know what I'm saying? Getting these kids some money. Start putting some money in their pockets and start being able to put yourself in a position where y'all can travel more without it affecting y'all pockets. You feel what I'm saying? So we're gonna ask her everything, whatever it is that, you know what I'm saying, that needs to be asked. He says, I forgot the name of the team, but I play for JPRD. What's that? JPRD. He says, you just don't rock with Bessemer. Gotcha, bro. How don't I rock with Bessemer? I critique Bessemer. I critique everybody. I just literally critique Coach Montana. And now you still saying I just don't rock with Bessemer, or do I call it how I see it? Let me know. Please let me know. Do I call it how I see it? Just let me know. Just let me know, my guy. Because you saying I still don't rock with Bessemer. See, the problem is y'all just don't like getting critique at all. That's the issue. You feel what I'm saying? Y'all are above criticism. Nobody likes to get criticized. Y'all don't take it from the perspective that I'm giving it, which is out of love, getting shape, getting y'all right, so y'all can have something to go look back to. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm doing. But then y'all always say, man, you just don't rock with Bessemer. Bro, just like I remember with the North Philly Blackhawks, right? I'm talking about, I'm praising them. I'm giving them all the credit in the world. But the minute I said one critique, they took that and ran with it. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm going to say what I seen. Y'all want me to lie? Oh yeah, bro, you just like y'all just that good, man. You know, y'all don't make no mistakes. Right? That is that what y'all want me to do? I can't do it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna call it how I see it. Just like I said, even though I end up getting into it, you know, with the press or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I still was able to say that man was calling some hell of a plays. I still was able to say that. You know what I'm saying? And for the teams that's saying that, oh, the Georgia Falcons is mediocre in the rec team, I can assure you nobody gonna want to play them in the first round. Brandon says, he said, I agree. It didn't look like they sub much. Players had hands on hips in third quarter, and Delray wasn't doing nothing special. And to be honest, man, Delray looked at two steps behind. Delray was sluggish. They were slow. They wasn't making the tackles. They didn't dial it up on the offense. You know, the offense wasn't there. They was getting sacked all the time. You know, in the flats, they were losing yards. Like, I mean, you couldn't do nothing with Delray. I mean, versus Delray couldn't do nothing versus the Brick City. And I just hate that Brick City don't get to, you know, probably won't get the chance to close the chapter to say, man, look, we won championship. You know, I don't know if they play a state game, but they ain't gonna get a chance to do that. They ain't gonna get a chance to play that, you know what I mean, to possibly play for a national. And their team may not be as stacked next year. And I'm gonna be flat out honest with you. They may not be as stacked. So you know, some of them players gonna have to play 12U because everybody going with a 7-1 cutoff. So you gonna have to play 12U. Skip a whole, skip a whole age group, man. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you sometimes you just got to make hard decisions. You know, the kids may not understand now, but they will in the future. You feel what I'm saying? So shout out to Brick City, you know, on winning the nationals. And can't nobody say nothing because we can say that Brick City was older than Voodoo. We can say that Brick City has it is basically older than SED. We can say that. But guess what? We can't say that they were younger than, you know what I'm saying, the Del Rey. Del Rey 5-1 too. So it just showed that, man, they just really like that. That team is really a good team. You know, like I say, unfortunately, some of the players want to get a chance to play in the nationals. He said all these theories about brick trenches uh could have been tested already. He says, I played at Bright Playground. I ain't never heard of them. Says, I got the real name of it, like Johnny something. All right, yeah, you got to give me that info. He says, how they just stand hands on hips, just mean they're bored. Nah, that mean they tired, Yoshi. That don't mean they bored. They tired. That I seen that little boy, man, number 3, the way he was running all over that field, man. You know what I'm saying? That little boy was tired. You could say it was hands on hip, because he was bored. But if you being honest, Yoshi, you know that little boy was tired. That's what it was. That little boy, he was all over the field. That man ran from one sideline to the next sideline to go up. Like, man, he was damn near a one-man army, and I respect it. I think that y'all got a really good team, man. Y'all got a really good team. It's just that, it's unfortunate that y'all won't get a chance to display that type of talent on a national level. But do I think they beat Voodoo? I don't. I don't think they beat Voodoo. Voodoo is a military type team, man. They're very disciplined. So all those missed tackles, it won't happen. But like I say, we would never see. We would never see. He says, answer this: would GA Falcons beat So Icy or RDE? To be honest, can they? Yes. Will they? I mean, it's a remain to be seen. You feel what I'm saying? Like I told you, bro, everybody is not stacked in the secondary. And that's where that's where they thrive at. You can't teach that this late and expect them to be A1. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just can't do it. I'm gonna be flat out honest. I know that y'all, oh man, we have beat the best out of them, man. Bro, that's what they call making adjustments. And I've seen it last year. You know what I'm saying? So Icy blew them out, came back, beat So Icy. So just because somebody beats you or blow you out the first time, don't mean that you gonna win the next time. You know what I'm saying? That's all honesty, bro. I know some people don't want to hear it, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. He says, go watch the line. He says they was gassed in the second half, and everybody know Voodoo go in a different gear second half. Hey, yeah, man. I don't think number 3 does all that versus Voodoo. I just don't. I think he's good. He's really like that. But equated to this, y'all remember Lil Rod, right? 11U, dog, ran into somebody his size in the Terrence City Ducks. What they kept doing, they kept getting into that backfield. That's the same thing. Voodoo is a team that you're not going to stop from getting in that backfield. And they more disciplined. That's the most disciplined team that you probably going to know. You feel what I'm saying? So everybody got their theories, but I'm just saying what I believe. He says, Brandon Jones, go watch the film. Number 40 is that 16 on brick, right? He says, and now he only playing one way. Yeah, them kids get tired, especially when y'all play a team that sub all day. And that's one thing that you know about Coach Batman. Coach Batman, if the game was to be played, the man subs all day. He got a rotation. It's crazy. He in. So as those players, like Brandon Jones just said, as they gasping for air, getting tired, guess what Coach Batman doing? Sending in the rotations while everybody's still fresh. You know what I'm saying? And then they do that hurry up offense. So then just look at that. They do the hurry up offense and your defense is tired. What you think gonna happen? Now, I understand that Brick City have held everybody to 0 points except for SED, right? But do you think that you holding Voodoo to 1 or 2 or 3, just that many touchdowns? Bro, they're going to probably score 4. It seems like the better the team is, ask SED. The better the team is, ask Woj. The better the team is, ask Mac Dolphins. They get better. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, they you know what I'm saying? They gonna be good. He says nobody thought we'd beat SED. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Don't do that, Yoshi. I told you they was gonna beat SED. Fanatic said that. I said that they would be. Well, I didn't say give a. I said that they would beat Woj, right? And then, far as the Delray, I said that Delray has the advantage. They're the 3-time, champion. But nah, don't make it seem like nobody gave Brick City a chance. We knew Brick City was gonna win all those games. At least I did, because I picked Brick City. He says Georgia Falcons blew us out the first game, but was in a dog fight tonight. Exactly. You feel what I'm saying? Like that, bro. Everybody make adjustments. So just because RDE beat them the first time, don't mean that they're gonna do that the second. It don't mean that. And they got King Deuce on there. They got my guy. You feel what I'm saying? But then now, just like RDE got better, so did Georgia Falcons. They are, you know what I'm saying? They're a legit team. He says number 3 was number 9 on Bugatti. Last year, Ken, he already did on Voodoo. This team just better. So that's the player that they said that he was he was cheating, and that he didn't meet the deadline and all that other stuff. So that was that player. So yeah, I like him. But Voodoo, like, bro, you see, they still didn't win, even though they had number 3. They had him. He was doing his thing, right? They still didn't win, though. And that's what the thing, right? He says, Brandon says, Voodoo, Brick will give Voodoo a good first half. That's it. Bat won't let the same kid get off on him twice. And that's what I'm saying about making adjustments, man. You got to be able to make those adjustments. He says the Marlowe, who you play for? Well, he coaches for the Smyrna Seahawks. They played tonight in a playoff game. They're a good team. He said Delray was disciplined, unbeaten for the last 3 years. That's why I say you can't knock them. That's how they good. But to me, bro, the roles were reversed. Del Rey looked at like the team that did not win a championship. Brick City came out as if they were the 3-peat team. And they just basically, did what they wanted. He says, how do you feel about Kyrie Jackson? Who is Kyrie? I don't know what happened. I don't know how to feel because I don't know what happened. He says, Christopher Jarrett, people just want to discredit us. Man, I'm telling you that y'all are one of the top teams. So when you say people, I hope you ain't talk about me. I hope you not. He says, yeah, all right, so he said it. He says, folks crazy if they think Bat will let that kid get loose again. I mean, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why he's so good of a coach. Because even if one kid not getting the job done, guess what? He got 2 or 3 other players that can possibly do the job. That's why he say, like, he don't just allow players to continue to make a lot of mistakes. He, substitute them, and he put the people that want to play in, that want to be disciplined. He says, number 1, nice on Brick City. I like his game. But it says, I think we might play you. I'm not sure. He had got into a car accident, and he was supposed to be the Vikings quarterback. Oh man, that's crazy. Fanatic said Delray Beast Voodoo, but now we won't comment now. Oh no. He'll be on tomorrow. He's supposed to be on tomorrow. But like I said, we got the coach on, man. We gonna ask the questions. We gonna make sure y'all get y'all message out there. So hopefully y'all end up playing in somebody's nationals. 404 held Voodoo to 8 points in the first half. Brick City was up 33 0. SED held Voodoo to 6 points in the first half. It was 24-6 against Brick. I mean, yeah, we got some good games, but I also want to talk about the other team, man, for AU. Now, nobody wants to give this team no credit, but y'all doing yourself a disservice. If you ask me, the best all-around AU team in the country will be Rare Breeds. That's the best all-around AU team. I mean, they pass the ball and they run the ball just as efficient. They end up beating YJB today, the team that beat them in the championship last year. So they was able to get their get back. They were able to do, what they wanted. But they was down, at one point 12-13, and they just turned up from there. So if you ask me what team is ready, for nationals on the 8U, I'm going to tell you that it's Rare Breeds. You know what I'm saying? It's Rare Breeds and ATM boys. Those are two teams for sure that I can assure you are ready, to play battle. And I think that both of them will possibly be in the second round. So, that's a game that um I would like to see again, but at the YNC. I don't want to see it in just in a regular game or nothing like that. I want to see them actually play in YNC second round though, not first. It's probably like the second. He says if you really break down film, Brick just put the best athlete at quarterback and let him cook. Okay. He says if you think that's beating Voodoo, you smoking. Only thing about it is we may never know. We may never know. So we can do all the speculating and all that, that we want to. But hopefully, like I say, they get that invitation, man, to be one of those top four teams at the Nationals. And from my understanding, Cam pretty much he pretty much pushed it back, right? Pushed his day back from YNC, which is smart. I think that he did the right thing. Ain't no sense of trying to compete and basically not end up getting some of the teams that you want to play in your league, so in your nationals. So that was a good move, man. I don't think they should have made that on that date anyway. That was just it makes sense to me. But man, so that was that, bro. I think the GA Falcons, though, man, they are a scary team, bro. They are definitely a scary team. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. I'm gonna go ahead, wait a few minutes, I guess, to see, if y'all got something else that y'all want to say. He said, Trayvon Coach Mills, he said, he said, Brick City is going C1N after all. I mean, I'm just hoping they get a shot. I'm hoping they get a shot, to actually play in there. Yeah. So yeah, man, that's all y'all got though. So I mean, I'm gonna go ahead and end it, bro. But I'll see y'all either tomorrow for sure. Monday. We got Brick City Monday. Wednesday, y'all want to be here out of all days. I definitely need y'all here Wednesday. Wednesday, if y'all all got kids, so we're going to get the first step created, which is having a lady on here where she's going to give maximum information to help you guys get started to learn how to get NIL deals for your kids, man, and what to expect when you get an NIL deal. Do you got to pay taxes when you get the NIL deal? What is, the stipulations when you get an NIL deal? How do you go about it? What do they look for to give somebody, the opportunity to represent their brand, in the name of NIL deals. You feel what I'm saying? So y'all want to be there Wednesday. And she does it for the athletes. So that's the incentive. He says, peace and blessings to all. All right, Yoshi, we see you Monday. He said Jonah was on the sideline last night. He should have told them folks, go 7-1, and they can come with the best play. But that'll be for next year. That's not going to be for this year. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man, I plan on seeing y'all Monday for sure. Tomorrow we might go live as well, me and Fanatic. But yeah, definitely have Brick City on Monday. Tuesday we looking to get I think somebody else. And then Wednesday, we got the lady that's coming on. She's a lawyer that can give y'all all the information, and especially the women on what it does. You feel what I'm saying? He said, what he say? He says, thanks for you saw me yesterday, manual and the rest. We're happy. Ah, bro, we got a troll in the building.